So there were a few different Samsung Galaxy phones that Samsung made that I think probably could be classified as the best Samsung Galaxy overall, but there's probably one that stands out, probably among all the other ones, that stands out to me as best Samsung Galaxy phone Samsung's ever made. Now the S23, the S22, those ones are like the fastest, they have the most power, they have the most whatever, but I truly do think that the Samsung Galaxy S10 was probably the best Samsung phone Samsung's ever made, period. I think this is probably more impactful than a lot of other phones, but the features that Samsung threw in this phone, the capability behind this phone in general is amazing, and it still stands up in this day and age, even though it's kind of unsupported with software right now, as an amazing phone. Like, it's a beautiful device, and the fact that this thing is like 4 years old this year and it's still like such an amazing phone is so crazy to me. The first thing though, the body of this thing, as I always mention, is beautiful. Samsung made this specific phone look so future-proofed in so many different ways that probably even like 10 years from now, it's still going to look like such a beautiful phone. You had that beautiful display on the front, which I think looked really good when it first came out, and it still looks very, very good. The fact that you can go ahead and just boot up this phone, it has that hole punch display, it looks very good, that curved panel as well. Those are some really strong attributes to have on a phone like this, and you're getting that fingerprint sensor, you're getting a lot of stuff within this phone too, which honestly for me made me feel very, very confident when using this type of device. Now, the big things, the USB-C port, headphone jack, and micro SD card slot, those things were insane. Having that trio, that triple threat, whatever I used to call it, having that type of capability within this device was so awesome because you could just go ahead and basically just, use all those different I/O within just one device, which was astronomical in my opinion. Another cool thing going on with this phone was that you actually had the ability on the back of wirelessly charging your other devices. Not only other wireless charging devices, but also other Galaxy devices in general, like a Galaxy Watch or your Galaxy Buds. Those things take like proprietary chargers, however you say it. The Galaxy Watches, right, you need to use a specific charger for them. The Samsung phone can actually charge that up, which was so cool. Now, at the time it was very powerful, and at the time it was supported with software, but even though it's not supported with software anymore, even though it's not really the most powerful thing anymore, it's still an insane phone that honestly has stood the test of time very, very well, and I think in this day and age, it still holds up very decently well for how old this phone is. Of course, it would not be the first phone I would recommend people to buy anymore, but when I think to myself, what was the best Samsung Galaxy phone of all time, I really do think that the Galaxy S10, you can probably throw in all the Galaxy S10s, the S10e, S10, and the S10 Plus, those were probably the best Samsung phones they've ever made in my opinion. So that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.